Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Going for a walk each morning has been most beneficial to my health. Well, I really don't enjoy exercise for its own sake, but I find my walk each morning help me to start the day when I try to catch the sunrise. I feel that I'm very lucky to live in a place that allows me to watch a beautiful sunrise with an open landscape. I feel spontaneous and free, and this is exactly how I feel about my fast cooking system. I think I'm probably like most people that I would not have enjoyed cooking if I have not made my home cooking that is practical, efficient, fun, and creative. This video is a good example because I cooked this dish that is entirely spontaneous without the use of a recipe. And I have never cooked an egg dish like this before, but because based on what I have on hand, I decided to give this a try. This is a stir-fry dish. I commonly call it a scrambled. I use both the zucchini as well as the tomato that came from my wife's garden. And as everybody who grows zucchini will know, and once they come online, you're going to have a lot of them. So I constantly looking for ways to use up my zucchini. Personally, I really think cooking is probably one of the most delightful and creative activities. And with a little bit of imagination, you can come up with many surprises. So I first slice up some tomatoes using my ceramic knife. As you can see that there is no better knife to cut tomatoes than the ceramic knife. And I really enjoy using this ceramic vegetable knife. I always had zucchini in my advanced prepping, but to cook this dish, I'm going to chop them up into smaller pieces. I use my Xylus handheld food processor, and it only takes a few seconds. This will allow the zucchini to blend better with the rice, as well as make them cook faster. I beat up 4 eggs and I season them with my basic seasoning mix. If you'd like to learn more about my basic seasoning mix, you can take a look at this video. So okay, let's go into the kitchen. I'm going to show you how to cook this very simple egg dish. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of canola oil in this Ken Hong carbon steel wok. For quite some time, this is one of my favorite woks. It is built with a heavy gauge carbon steel, but it's a little bit too heavy for me. Over the years, I have used many different woks, and I enjoy using most of them. Those that I really do not like are those with non-stick coating. This carbon steel wok has a natural surface without any non-stick coating. I have been using this carbon steel wok in my cooking classes. And because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I have not taught any cooking classes for quite some time. So the other day, when I took this wok out of storage, I found that it has quite a bit rust on it. So I did a video on how to clean this wok to restore it back to its original shape. And this is the wonderful thing about woks that without non-stick coating. They often can be rusted due to disuse, but you don't have to worry because you can easily restore the wok. And using my spot seasoning method to create a non-stick cooked surface could not be easier. I use my spot seasoning method before each cooking session to make sure that I will have a non-stick cooked surface. Because the process is so simple, it provides a guarantee that you will have a non-stick cooked surface. Basically, I heat up the wok until the cooking oil starts to smoke gently. I then turn down the heat so the smoke will not get out of control, and I let it smoke for about 15 seconds, and this is time when the wok is being seasoned. And now I'm ready to cook. I pour 4 eggs into the wok. And to properly cook this dish, you want the oil as hot as possible. So when you pour the egg into the wok, it starts to bubble immediately. The wok is very well seasoned. As you can see, the egg does not stick to the wok at all. Almost immediately, I add about half cup of chopped zucchini. This is then followed by half cup of tomatoes. I have made zucchini egg stir fry or egg scrambled in the past before, but this is the only time I add a significant amount of zucchini to the egg. Now when you cook an egg omelette, you are limited by how much filling that you can add to the egg in order to fold the egg properly. However, with a scrambled, you are not limited by this particular aspect. In fact, you can add as much ingredients as you want to the egg. Now, it's all going to be depend on how you would like the outcome of the dish. And if you want the egg to be the dominant factor in the dish, then you should add less of other ingredients. This is definitely the case with an egg omelette. And by changing the ratio between the eggs and the other ingredients, you can decide which one is going to be the prominent factor in the dish. Here is an excellent example to demonstrate how you can be creative in your cooking. By simply making small adjustments. In this case, you change the ratio between the egg and the zucchini. And by cutting the zucchinis into small pieces, it makes a significant difference in the culinary experience. If not because of the Xylus handheld food processor, I probably would not have taken the time to chop the zucchini into small pieces. But this turned out to make a huge difference to the dish. And the wonderful thing about this dish is that it is very fast to cook. And there's very little prep time, probably not more than 5 minutes. So altogether, you can have this dish on the table in about 10 minutes from the time you set foot in the kitchen. And there's tremendous amount of flexibility how you season the dish. In this case, I just drizzle a little bit of oyster sauce over the dish. You can use things like Tabasco or sriracha sauce. And my friend Charlie is a musician, and he is an excellent blues pianist. He told me that he loves cooking this dish because to him this is just like playing music. This dish is just like the bass line of a 12-bar blues, and on top of it, he can provide whatever improvisation in favoring this dish. If you have never cooked this dish before, you definitely should give it a try. It should become part of your routine repertoire. So this dish is the foundation of my fast cooking system. And the word fast stands for flavor chasing, advanced helping, stir frying, and templates-based cooking. I post a video each day to help you make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. If you would like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.